welcome back to The Spot. I am your host, Double T, and here at The Spot, we discuss music, sports, movies, trending topics, and so much more. So join me right here, right now, at The Spot. And welcome back to The Spot. I am your host, Double T, and I am so glad you guys are back here with me. And today we got another jam-packed episode. So let's get right into it. Why should we wait? Let's jump right into it. Right here, right now, at The Spot. Double T's health tip of the week. Today we're going to do a mental health tip. This is something that I think everybody can use in their daily lives. Something that will not only affect you positively, but it'll make you feel better on the inside and out. And this is something that we all should be doing. Speaking positively about ourselves. Yes, hype yourself up. Hype yourself up. Hype yourself up. Out loud. Don't get me wrong, it's great. It's awesome to think it. But when you say that bad boy out loud, it's a game changer. I'm worthy. I'm loved. I'm doing the best I can. I'm strong. And say them like you actually mean them. Don't be like, I'm doing the best. I'm doing the best I can. I'm pretty strong. I think I'm strong. I'm strong. See how that's different, and you mean it. You know, we can be our hardest critics. We give everybody else a pass, or people can say we're doing this, we're doing good, and I'm proud of you. But it's something about hearing it from yourself that makes a difference. And I'm telling you right now, when you start your day off like that, look in the mirror and say, man, you doing all right. Game changer. Good morning, gorgeous. Mary J. Blige said it in the song. She's talking to herself. I think she said in an interview that she had to say that to herself to get her out of the bad state that she was in. Like I said, thinking it is great. But saying it out loud, it makes a difference. And another one. Got a bonus for y'all. Find a creative outlet. You need a hobby. Something like that's like a pick-me-up. Something that it brightens your day. Something that eases your mind. It could be like painting or photography. A sport, playing basketball, baseball, football. Finding the right outlet, it makes dealing with a hard day 1,000 times more bearable. Not saying if you're having a hard day it's going to make it go away, but it makes it a little more bearable. And it gets the creative juices flowing, especially if, say if you ever went to a paint and sip. Man, those things are fun. They get the creative juices flowing, and it's a stress reliever, man. You had a hard day, like, man, we're going to this paint and sip tonight, though. It's going to be lit. Find a creative outlet. Some people, you don't have a creative outlet. You're just going in a circle, dealing with the same stuff over and over and over and over all day. And you wonder why you're trying not to go crazy. Get out that circle, find an outlet, use it, and take time to do something you like. And make sure it's something you enjoy. And make sure it's something that's not, I'm going to go drink this bottle till I feel better. No, that's not a creative outlet. That's a bad habit. Ain't nothing wrong with having to drink. But having to drink to the point where you're just trying to feel better, not so much. I used to have this manager at my old job. He'd be like, not so much. That was his catchline. But, yeah. No. Find yourself a creative outlet. Find yourself a creative outlet and speak positively about yourself. Have positive mantras that you say to yourself every single day. Now, I wasn't going to, but in this week's Now That Is Trash, who gets the trash award of the week? None other than Ezra Miller. Who's Ezra Miller, right? Well, Ezra Miller is the actor who plays the Flash in the Justice League movie. Little scrawny little white kid, whatever. This nigga. So, recently he just got caught again on an assault charge. He was at a bar or some party or something. I guess somebody was saying something to him. He got frustrated, picked up a chair and threw it. I'm not sure if he threw it out of frustration or he threw it to actually hit this person, but he hit a woman in the head with the chair. I think she had like an inch cut on her face or something like that. Now, this is the second time within, I don't know, don't quote me, but this is the second assault charge he's had recently. Very recent, within the past year. Bruh, you the Flash. For those of you who know, they're making this new Flash movie that is supposed to be a very, very big part in kind of rebooting the whole DC world. They need some help over there. Marvel set the groundwork, and DC trying to catch up, but that's a whole nother story. But we need him for this Flash movie that is probably, I would say, probably like 75% done. So what are they gonna do? Are they gonna cast a new Flash? Or are they gonna keep him on? Because hey, you made a mistake. You keep making mistakes, but hey, we got this movie to make. So Ezra Miller, my friend, you trash. Not because of what you did. Well, you are trash because of what you did, because what you did was wrong. And you're possibly going to ruin this movie. They might have to cast a new Flash in the middle of the movie. You're going to be running real fast and you're going to pop out of portals. It's going to be a whole new person. It's not a bad idea, though. That's an easy way to do it. Nevertheless, Ezra Miller, you trash, bro. And this week's viewer's choice of the week. So, if you follow me on Instagram, and recently I changed my name, y'all. It's now The Spot with double T, so it's easier to find because apparently double TT Spot with two T's was a little hard. The Spot with double T on Instagram. Follow me on TikTok, Facebook, all that. But once a week, I will be posting a post, and it's going to be for you guys to vote on the viewer's choice topic. And this is a topic that you guys pick that I'll discuss on the next episode. So, this week, the NBA playoffs won. And, this is being filmed as the playoffs have already started. So, I'm going to give some picks. But, just kind of bear with me because I know some games have already been played. And I don't want y'all to think like, I was waiting for that. It's how the cookie crumbled, But, nevertheless, let's head right into it. So let's start in the East. The Heat versus the Hawks. For Trae Young and the Hawks to win this series, Trae Young needs to go off. He has to ball out. And Miami has a tough defense. Jimmy Butler is balling right now. Miami could be, I don't want to give my finals picks, but I'm going to say Miami is looking really decent. And I'm going to take Miami in this one. We got the Raptors and the Sixers. This is a competitive series as well. The Raptors have no one to stop Embiid. Harden has a history of going MIA in the playoffs. He definitely gets Thanos snapped in the playoffs. He kind of disappears. Nobody knows where he goes. But he's on a new team. It could change. Maybe, maybe not. But like I said, nobody can stop Embiid. So I'm going with the Sixers. Bucks, Bulls. Another competitive series, I believe it will be. But I think the Bucks just have too much power for them. And, Greek Freak is going to carry them. I got the Bucks. Boston versus the Nets. Now, this series could be... We could argue this could have been a potential Eastern Conference Finals right here. The whole Kyrie going back to Boston storyline is intriguing itself. A lot of banter between him and the fans. He used to play there, for those of you who didn't know, and he didn't leave on the greatest terms, and the fans kind of remind him of that every chance they get. But the Nets have one of the best players in the world in KD, so I am going to go with KD and the Nets. Now let's jump over to the West real quick. The West. We got the Pelicans versus the Suns, right? The Pelicans are a scrappy young team, but the Suns are tough. Suns are tough. Tough. I'm going with the Suns. We got the Jazz and the Mavs. My man Luka is hurt. That sucks. I probably would have picked... I would have picked Dallas to beat the Jazz if Luka was playing, but... and potentially he's going to be out the whole series. You know what? I'm still going to pick the Mavs. And if Luka comes back next round, watch out for the Mavs. Luka is a problem. Then we got the Warriors and the Nuggets. The Nuggets should be giving the Warriors a pretty tough time. But the Warriors, man, when they are hot, them niggas is hot, bro. Grease hot. That grease that pop out, that bacon, when the grease pop and it hit you on your wrist, that kind of hot. They hot, man. And that's a team, that's one of them teams that you don't really talk about in the playoffs, but you don't want to run across them in the playoffs. I'm taking the Warriors over the Nuggets. And the Grizzlies and Timberwolves, this is probably one of the most intriguing ones of the West. We know my man Ja is a problem. But Ja is kind of, I'm not going to say he all they got, but he is a very valuable key to the series. And, I like Cat. I like Karl Anthony Towns. But I don't think the Timberwolves really have enough. I don't think they have enough experience. I'm going to go Grizzlies on this one. And even though this is a viewer's choice, I am going to follow up when the second round starts. So when the second round of the playoff starts, we're going to follow up, make some more picks, some more predictions, some more little hot takes. We'll see if some of my predictions were right, see if some were wrong. I think most of them be right, but hey, I'm just saying. And you guys know we always in the spot on a hot note. On a positive note, should I say. This week's positive note is hang around the right people. As we get older and we grow in life, sometimes friendships change. That friend that you've been friends with since kindergarten, who you used to color with and eat glue with, say, don't act like I ain't never do it. And whatever else the case may be, all of a sudden, you're 31 and y'all have nothing in common, but you've been friends this whole time. It's like you went right, she went left. Or whatever the case may be. You went up, they went down. It happens, right? But we have to be grown enough and mature enough to realize that everything happens for a reason. And we can't, sometimes we're going to the next level and we can't take certain people with us. And it's tough. It's tough. People who you thought would be your friends forever, your ride or dies, they can't go in the next chapter of your book. Their chapter ended, the last chapter. But they can't come with you, even though you want them to. And then sometimes when we try to take them into that next chapter anyway, we get stuck. Gotta let them go. And that's tough. That seems kind of cold and just like, ugh, dang. But it's true. And everything isn't just because you can't take them with you or y'all friendships go separate ways. Don't mean you're not friends. Don't mean you hate them. Don't mean you can't be still cool. It just means you guys went separate ways. And, sadly, that's a part of growing up. Sometimes you got to know when to hold them and know when to fold them. I'm so glad you guys joined me this week at the spot. You guys are amazing. Season 4 is off to a great start. I cannot wait to see you guys next week with more hot topics, more viewers' choice, more everything. So until next time, I wish you guys have a great week. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. And if you can't be good at it. It's your boy Double T. That was Barnell Hill. And I'm out this thing, y'all. Peace.